Hi friends, it's Miss Ariana from the Wetzel CDC, and today we are here to read another book. We are going to read about Pete the Cat and his white shoes. Have you guys ever read Pete the Cat before? He's a pretty cool cat, and he's got some pretty fun songs. So let's look at this cover. We've got Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes, created and illustrated by James Dean, and story by Eric Litwin. So let's see, Pete's in red, the is in like a brown or black, and cat is in blue, but he's wearing white shoes. Do you guys ever have white shoes? Do you have some really clean, nice shoes? What happens when we have white shoes? Sometimes they might get dirty, huh? We might step in something or we might spill something on them. Let's see. Do we think Pete's shoes are going to stay white? Let's find out. Ooh, on this page, there's all different color shoes. And here's Pete, and here's his little bird friend. Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes. Created and illustrated by James Dean. Story by Eric Litwin. Let's see. Pete the Cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song. See, there he is walking down the street in his white shoes. Where do you think he's going? I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. And here's Pete with his guitar, and he's thinking about how much he loves his white shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of strawberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Let's see, this is a big pile of strawberries. And what color are these strawberries? Red. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. And here's Pete, and he says, everything is cool. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. Let's see. Pete loves his shoes even if they are a different color. What do we think is going to happen next? Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes? What color do we think it turned his shoes? Blue. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. And here's Pete, and he says, awesome. Now he's got blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. And here's Pete, and he's in the rain, but he's got an umbrella, and he's got his shoes all dry, and he's got the rain going on either side, but not on him. And he's got his little birdie friend. Let's see. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of mud. What color did it turn his shoes? Looks like Pete's made his way to the farm. There's a little barn, and there's a tractor. And there's some fencing, and here's his little bird friend. And oh no, Pete stepped in mud. What color did that turn his shoes? Brown! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Here's Pete, and he says, groovy, everything's okay. Even with mud on his shoes and strawberries and blueberries, Pete is okay. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. And here's Pete, and he's got a cup of something, and it looks hot. Maybe it's coffee, or maybe it's tea, or maybe it's hot chocolate. Yum. Oh no. Pete stepped in a bucket of water, and all the brown and all the blue and all the red were washed away. Oh no. What color were his shoes again? Let's see. What color did we start with? What color were his shoes at the beginning? White. But now they were wet. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song. And here's Pete. Now he's got a banjo. He says, rock and roll. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. And Pete's walking down the street, and his shoes are squeak, squeak, squeaking as he goes. But Pete's okay. The moral of Pete's story is no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song. Here's Pete, and here's his little bird friend, and he's got one white shoe, and one blue shoe, and one brown shoe, and one red shoe. Let's see, he had white at the beginning and at the end, and he had blue shoes when he stepped in blueberries, and he had brown shoes after he stepped in the mud, and he had red shoes after he stepped in the strawberries. Because it's all good. Let's see what we have here. And here is the end and the telephone wire and all of the different color shoes. Let's see, we've got orange shoes, or these are yellow shoes, and red shoes, and blue shoes, and green shoes. And here's Pete, and here's his bird friend. So, Pete was walking along, and he had these nice white shoes, and he kept stepping in things, and his shoes kept changing colors, but Pete was okay. He realized that it's not the end of the world. It's okay. You keep walking along and singing your song. So sometimes you might come to school and you might have this really cool pair of shoes, or you might have just got a new shirt, or you might have a new backpack, and maybe your friend drops a marker on your shoe, or maybe you accidentally get some lunch on your shirt. But you know what? It's okay. You just keep walking along and singing your song because it's all good. Thank you for reading with me. I hope you had fun. We love Pete the Cat. I have a couple more I'm going to read for you. So I hope you guys are having a good time and staying safe and staying inside and hanging out with your family. Thank you.